Shaina Low is the communication advisor at the Norwegian Refugee Council. She joins me now live from occupied East Jerusalem. Shaina, good to see you. What are you hearing from your sources in Gaza about the current state of humanitarian disaster there?
Well, first of all, for the last 7 days, we've been hearing very little from our teams in Gaza because of the near total communications blackout. This has hampered relief efforts. It makes it difficult for our teams not only to communicate with us about what's happening in Gaza, but also to communicate with each other to coordinate their response, to ensure that when they are going to make distributions, that it is safe for them to do so. This is the ninth and longest blackout that we've seen. So we've been getting very little, just a trickle of information compared to what we were getting previously. But what they continue to tell us is that more and more people continue to move south to Rafah. It continues to get more and more crowded. People are still in desperate need of all sorts of assistance, everything from food, clean water, medical supplies, medicines, shelter, and other items, mattresses, blankets, winter clothes. Everything is in desperate need because so many Gazans have been displaced and forced to abandon nearly all of their property in their homes.
And Shaina, we just heard United Nations spokesperson welcome the announcement of an operation to deliver additional and much needed medical supplies to the besieged enclave. I wonder if the supplies being sent into Gaza right now, are they enough in your view?
I can't assess whether or not there's enough, but judging by the amount of desperate need in Gaza, it's not just about a one-off delivery of additional supplies. It's about needing to get a continuous flow of supplies at a much greater level than we've seen. I also want to point out that we have strong concerns about the fact that humanitarian aid and assistance is being tied to political negotiations. Humanitarian assistance should never be used as a political tool. Israel, as the occupying power of the Gaza Strip since 1967, has obligations under international law to provide for the basic needs of survival for the civilian population under its control. Failure to do so amounts to a grave violation of international humanitarian law. And so what we really need to see is a great influx, a major scaling up of not just humanitarian assistance, but also commercial goods to keep Gaza's markets operating in order to allow for civilian life to continue and for people to survive.
Shaina Low, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.